Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I was going to show you a small thing I found out, which may not seem so obvious. Let me see if I can just get up ChatGPT here. Okay, so I checked on ChatGPT how to change the raft pattern spacing. I have made a different video where I say that okay, you can print on, let's say, engineering plate, and then you can use PETG as the first layer, as a raft layer, and then print PLA on top of that to easily remove something that's printed really slim. Like in this case, I'm going to print some letters, and the letters are basically just 8 layers thick, and I'm going to put those into something else. But they are fragile when they're that, so I want to print them. Problem is, let's see. Let me see, I had to pause for a second there. Problem is, when you do this, you end up with a raft layer that looks like this. Don't know if you can see it. And it is super smooth, 0.1 millimeter thick. And the problem is, if you can see that is the prime tower. It is so finely printed on that first raft layer that the PLA really don't stick to it. So that brought me into a different thing I was looking for. So I checked ChatGPT. How can you increase the distance between your raft pattern spacing? Because since this will be sort of inside the model I'm going to put it, I could theoretically create distance between the lines, the layer lines inside the raft pattern spacing, so that when you print, the PLA can sort of get into the nicks and nooks of the PLA, like so it's not so smoothly printed. It will make it easy to remove, but at the same time you will get a little bit of a pattern under it. And the thing is, if you check this with ChatGPT, it gives this answer. Go to print settings, advanced support and raft base pattern spacing. Raft base pattern spacing is this setting. And I'm going to show you that it doesn't really do anything, because let's say I change this to 2 millimeters and then slice it again. All it do is increase the distance from the print to the edge of the raft. So if I set this to 5 and slice it, it becomes even bigger. Now this is not what I want. This is not what I'm after. So I'll just go back to that, and I'll just leave it small, like 0.1. You can even leave it at 0, because it's not relevant for this problem. What I want to do is increase the distance between the lines. Now, if I put 2 layers into the raft, then the first layer will be PLA, and the second one will be a raft, which is not what I want either. So you set it to 1 layer of raft, and then you only get PETG on the as the start of the build plate. It becomes just like this, where it should normally print the text onto here. But because it's so smooth after you print with PETG, the PLA don't stick. So this video is basically how do you change the distance between the lines of the 1 layer of PETG that you use as a raft. So I was testing around a little bit, and I tried with change bottom interface spacing, because in all practicality, this is an interface. That didn't make a change. Let's say I set it to 2 and slice it, nothing happens. But because this is actually just one layer which makes up the model of the raft, what is printed is actually a top interface layer. So if I go into that setting here, top interface spacing, which would normally, if you're printing with interface layers, you could increase the spacing, or if you have it at 0, you get a perfectly smooth supported model on top of it. If you set it to, let's say, 0.01, you get a small cavity in it, so it can stick better. Because this is just a single layer, and I'm just going to slice it so you know, because it's just a single layer, this is a top interface layer of raft. So when I go into the top interface spacing and change that to 0.02, for instance, and then I slice it again, doesn't show so much, but let's say I set that to 2 millimeters. And suddenly you can see the change. Now I don't want 2 millimeters. Let's bring it down a bit. Let's say 1. This is looking better. But I still don't want that. 0.5. Still not enough. Let's go down to 0.1. Now we're getting somewhere. But you have to also remember the raft layer is technically a support layer. So the width I have of my support layer here with my 0.2 nozzle is 0.22 millimeters, which means that on the very first layer it's supposed to squash it outwards a little bit compared to what would normally be. So these lines in red that you're seeing are actually 0.2 millimeter in thickness. So let's set that to 0.2 millimeters and see. 0.22. Doesn't show so much. Let's bring that back to 0.05. Now we're getting close to what I'm actually after. But I want these lines to barely touch each other. So let's 0.2. Now, if you zoom in, let's say I'll just put it on top view. We still have spacing here. Let's bring it up a little bit to 0.3. Now you can see there is a tiny gap between the layers. So basically it's going like when you print it. This could actually be ideal. So let's say if I set this to 0.22, that's 1/10 of the layer line's size. I think this is where you can basically tell that the layer lines are actually touching each other barely. So I think maybe for me that would be a good setting. Then I avoid the PLA from touching the build plate, but it has enough grip to actually stick to the PETG. So I hope that helped you guys in adjusting your raft layer. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.